Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Viego in the mid lane. He is an absolute carry monster, regardless of where you play him, whether it's top, mid, or jungle. Once you're level 6 and you have Bork, you're a beast. We're up against an Ahri. It's all about surviving early on. If you're in a matchup that can't heal itself, you can perma-Q spam poke it, which is why it's often best to go for D-Shield second win, so you can perma-heal through their poke. So Ahri has decent range. Whenever we go to hit her with our Q, she's going to hit us with an auto or her Q. Therefore, D-Shield second win's the way to go. Against melee matchups, feel free to go bone plating instead of second win. Pretty standard. But all in all, Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, second win, Revitalize, attack speed, 80, anti-resistance is the way to go. First things first. Wait, who is it? Kane jungle? Okay, we'll step up for the Q on her there. Viego has decent wave push because whenever he marks something with an ability, his next auto hits twice. I wanted to get her with that one, but she didn't let me get it. She actually has more damage than I do. Whenever they hit you and you're near your minions, they take your minion aggro. Look. You see that damage? 3 ranged minions is a D-Blade 80 carry auto. 2 is a Soraka auto. So whenever she's tanking there, that's why she's losing all of her health. That's why you need to be mindful of where you are and aren't whenever you're kind of trying to poke the enemy down. So she eats a Q there. She didn't quite get her electric Q because it's on a cooldown. So I'm actually okay with that trade. We'll heal it back really fast with D-Shield second win. Level 2, we'll pick up our W. Q auto attack. She's putting out a lot of damage there. That is okay though. She's also taking a lot of damage. She's already chugging her potions as well. How funny is that? Step up, hit that with an auto, try to get her with Q, can't quite reach. Normally when you go in for your auto attack is when they'll try to poke you. Trying to stop her from getting too many hits. So she goes in for hers. I hit her with my Q. Your E makes it much easier to last hit. Much easier indeed. Auto attack W. Auto Q. We'll go ahead and hit this potion. She's getting frisky. Taking a lot of damage from her. We can start to take a bigger engagement on her, I think. Her abilities are on cooldown. We might as well take a big fight here. Flash, finish her off. We didn't even need Ignite. We'd slowly whittled her down. I honestly think D-Shield second wind is the most broken kind of level 1 through 6 item rune set you can run in League. If you're going to be in a matchup where you're getting poked down, you can even see this at the highest level of plays, whether it be high challenge or pro play. For example, high level Akali beats high level Azir every time. Why? Azir has 4 times her range. How is that possible? The reason why that's possible is Akali takes D-Shield in second win, and every time Azir hits her, nothing happens because she just tills it back. And that's what you're seeing in a matchup like this. Kind of like an AD better scaling version of Akali. Stand on our W. We can put it into her to put more pressure, but laying it horizontal like this gives us more space to play defensive if she has minion advantage. We W away to dodge that. W doesn't cost anything. Viego doesn't have any ability cost other than waiting for it to come off a cooldown. So if she uses an ability and we dodge it with W, it's kind of worth. Only an 8-second cooldown, not bad. Okay, we're going to go ahead and push. She's missing, kind of, or was missing for a second. I need to push this. She's going to find a rotation here. Auto W, auto. I couldn't follow it very well because she started moving first. On the bright side, she is behind, so I don't know how much value her roam is going to get. Hopefully not too much. She's missing minions at least for it. You don't really want to take damage. Auto Q, auto W. Very nice. Yep, down she goes. She's falling so far behind off that. She's level 4. She's over roaming because she got solo killed in lane. She's going to suffer from that. Could use E for the extra attack speed. I'll go ahead and hold it. Top lane, not very roamable. Lay it backwards so we have something to retreat to if need be. Auto W. Bam, got it. Nice, nice, nice. We can kind of roam here. I faked like I was roaming left. She saw that, but once I'm out of her vision, I'll actually roam right. Irelia is easy to gank. It doesn't have very good escape tools. Oh, never mind. It is what it is. Hey, Ari. Get the W charged up. The longer you charge it, the bigger the stun it is. Big mobility. Go ahead and just W away and minimize damage there. We didn't take too much from the Kane, honestly. Got her with Q poke. She's literally dead if she does that. You're dead. Auto W auto. Down she goes. Viego has an insane amount of mobility if you count his R as a dash, which it is. Whenever you go inside of someone, you get a free R while you're still inside of them. So normally when you go inside... Ooh. Let's get out of there. So here's the way it typically works. You typically have to use all of your abilities to kill them. You go inside of them. You dump out all of their abilities as fast as you can. And then you use your R reset while you're still inside of them. Then you get to be Viego and dump all your abilities again. Okay, let's go for this, and that. Your hardest matchup on Viego in the mid lane, typically champions that have heavy CC that isn't necessarily a skill shot. For example, Malphite's hard. He slows your attack speed, plus he has his R. Gragas is challenging. Pantheon is challenging. But he does really, really well against characters that lack that. You can think of him like an AD Katarina or just a different version of Master Yi. Really, an AD Katarina is a fair description, but better. An AD Katarina that has hard CC. And she's putting a lot of autos on me there. I shouldn't have given her that. Electrocute. Yeah, she shouldn't have thrown that out. That's fine. I couldn't hit it anyways. We'll poke her with Q and wait for R. While R is on cooldown, there's only so much we can do here. Her Q's on cooldown. She's also running through her mana very quickly. Very, very quickly. She's already gone through half of it here. Almost got me with that. They'll typically assume you're positioning up, so if you kind of position off to the side defensively, they'll miss. She's roaming-ish. She might be trying to get off her electrocute, need to avoid her triple hitting me. Yeah, nice try, buddy. One does not simply kill Viego. Yeah, nice try, guys. That's cute. As long as you have your W, your E, or your R, any of them up, they can't really kill you mid. Walk forward, hit her with a Q auto attack, auto, W, auto. We got her flash and ignite. I'll go ahead and flash that. He's on Ghost, which is why he's so fast. He doesn't actually have boots, though. Yeah, nice try, Kane. Got him with my stun Q. Your stun and your Q both go over the wall. Yeah, you can't kill me. He's too low on health. I'll go back mid and push that out. Nice try from him. Ghost is so annoying to run away from over a long distance. We went ahead and used our R since we had a free one while we were inside of him. Whenever you come out of R, when you're inside of someone and you're using your free R, you normally W auto, Q auto, because it's hard for them to react to because it happens so fast to where your stun lands for free and you're on top of them and whatnot. Get her with a Q poke. She's putting some damage on me. She's trying to get her electric Q is what she's doing there. Might as well back off. There's nothing left to get here. We'll reset, look for a Bork. We'll be ridiculously strong. Bork is the way to go. I don't think we have to commit to tier 2 boots quite yet. Typically plated is best, and they are slightly physical heavy with Irelia, Kane, and Darius. I don't really want Merc Treads. But at the same time, Plated isn't really going to help me against Ari. I'll walk her down. Did she die here? Why is she turning to auto? Q auto. I have Bork. I don't think she realizes that. She actually played that good if she wasn't behind, but since I'm ahead, it's not going to work. She can't take us from 100 health to no health like that. 100% to 0. Oh, it landed. Dang. Probably just QR her here. I don't know where Kane is, though, and it's not worth dying for this since I'm already ahead and have shutdown. Since I don't know where he's at, I'll be disciplined. Stay alive. She's already going to be missing CS and whatnot. We're still increasing the advantage while simultaneously avoiding high risk. She charms me. I'll walk away. It's fine. I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth it. We don't need to limit test. We're already ahead. She's wasting sums. I can heal off the minions. Very, very good trade for us. Get all my health back as well. Poke her with my Q. I do kind of need more health back, though. Shaco's in the general area. Let's see if we can find a fruit to get all of it back. Nah, I'm not seeing any fruit. Oh well. At least we have a CS advantage. Can run her down with Eon. You can't do the WE combo anymore where you can hide your W animation like you used to be able to. So what you do is you get as close as you can while you're invisible and sped up, and then you pop them with your W. Hey, auto Q auto, R out, Q auto E. I don't know if he has his R, so I'm not gonna stay to fight him to the death. He had Prowler, so there's a chance he still had his R. I don't know. Red Cane with Prowlers is super bursty. W away. She tries to find the stun. She can't. Nice try from her. It's not uncommon to get camped a bit when you're on Viego. Darius, all he has is plated, so he's faster than me. Tier 2 boots versus my normal boots. I'm quite a bit stronger than him, though. Auto W, auto Q, auto. Down he goes. I should have saved W, actually, there. I used it too soon. Because let's say he had flash or something and then he ends up landing a Q-tipper, that would be bad. But we could guaranteed land his Q-tipper every time if we hold W, since it's a little dash. So we should have walked up just Q or auto Q auto or Q auto, then W auto, or just save W until he used Q essentially. Grab plated. Second item, I think Divine's best for the burst. Plus it gives you some HP to where you don't get melted. Kraken's greedy because Viego doesn't shred their front line necessarily. He's more of a cleanup crew where he goes in on someone who's already low, to where Kraken's kind of pointless. Oh, that's some damage right there. Nice, we got her with a Q. Her electric's on cooldown, her Q's on cooldown. Hey friend, yeah, eat on that. We get the stun, but we also took a turret shot. That hurts. I'm dead. I trolled. I took a turret shot. I gotta blow my nose. See, that's what I was kind of worried about, was trolling myself. I didn't play that very well. And supposedly we only took 200 damage from turret, so she actually did all that herself. I guess I shouldn't have invested into the plated there. Probably live if we have mercs, honestly. Decrease her charm duration. I didn't need to go for that though. I could have played that much slower. We have higher sustain with these shields, second wind, Bort. It's my bad. With that shutdown, she's just as fed as I am now. With being behind this whole time, the only advantage we have over here at this point is the fact that we're 2 levels up on her, so I guess a bit of an XP advantage. I forget where catch-up experience is out in League of Legends. I know it exists for junglers, but I forget if it exists for laners. I'm assuming it does. Yeah, she has Everfrost now plated. Wild, man. We're going full armor stack. Oh, we almost missed cannon. My R is up. I'll go ahead and roam here in a second. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Irelia is rotating for me, which is weird because she doesn't have much HP. I'll attack Q auto. So I guessed wrong. We weren't able to stay on top of him, but our teammate got him. That's cool. We got off the full stun duration there, 2.25 since we had a full charge. I guess it's more based on distance. Because like after like a second of charging it, it's going to be the full stun duration basically. You don't have to do literally the whole thing. Like now it's full and we can use it for the stun, for a longer stun. Should we even try to fight her here? Or is this just bad? Oh, that actually landed, but she missed her Q. Funny enough. Auto Q. Auto. She doesn't actually win that fight, like you can see. She thought she would, but since she doesn't have Ignite and didn't have a turret shot, she doesn't have the damage output, especially if I end up dodging anything. Got all my health back as well. Go bot here and thrash these guys. Auto Q auto. Yeah. I'll take that trade. You have the base, you lose your R, I don't lose anything. I'm not going to sit there and attack the wrong one and then get collapsed on by his team. That would be pointless. It's on an auto Q auto. I still have my R as well. I'll go ahead and take this. Caitlyn is trying to take my scuttle there. I still have my original R because I never used it. I only used up the one you get for free for going inside. Get the stun. QR. Wait, who am I? I guess I was Kane there. It didn't feel like I was Kane, but now I'm Irelia. Alright, we're out of there. Let's go ahead and push this out. Q through the whole wave when we want to push. Could always, if you don't want to push and you're just max range farming, you can hit edges of it or just the tip. A lot of the times you do want to push on Viego though. It makes it easier not to get poked. If they outrange you and you're constantly hitting them with a Q and hitting the minions, it makes it hard for them because then they have to farm your minions at some point and the wave's crashing on them. So they have to decide, do they want to hit you or farm? As long as you have your W or your E up, you won't usually die to the ganks. Dang, that hurts. True damage on the back end of the Q there does not feel good. Chilling on TP, come back and get Divine. Frost Iceborne is viable, but Divine's better for the penetration. Shield Bow is also good. We could honestly go Shield Bow here. That's whatever. They're building armor anyways. We'll go for this next. Death Stance is always best third item on Viego. On all of his top 6 builds, Death Stance is literally the third item in all 6 of them. We push her off. She doesn't know where we are now. W auto, Q auto. Couldn't get off the last auto. It's fine. We get her R. That was huge. She loses her R and now she has to base. Oh, the panic flash. She thought she was going to outplay me. I was never going to commit. We get the stun. Auto Q, auto R. I shouldn't have gone inside of her because you still take aggro when you're inside. So by going inside, I basically got myself killed. Go ahead and R over the wall here. You do get a little heal when you go inside of them, but since Ahri doesn't have any mobility outside of her R and you don't get to use their R when you go inside, you only get yours and you have to wait a few seconds. It just wasn't worth Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why is he so fast? I think we canceled his prowlers there. He started his prowlers, but he lost vision, I think is what happened. Because he started an animation, but if it was his Q, it would have just gone off. I don't think he saw me necessarily. I don't think they know where I am. We'll back right here instead of running into them. Yeah, they don't know. They didn't see. It was only just a dream. Can't find Viego, man. 35% movement speed is crazy high. For 8 seconds, you'll be hard pressed to find other movement speeds that's that impactful. 8 seconds of 35% plus invisibility, or camouflage, I should say. That's very, very high quality. Going to pop my Q through that. I love how low the cooldowns are. It seems like I can always ability spam. I already know where the real one went. It's just a matter of getting him. Hey, friend. Q auto, W auto. I didn't W first because I was already on top of him. I knew I could land it. Auto W into Q. Auto E. Down you go. Very nice. I'll be honest, I don't really play Irelia, so using her abilities feels super weird. It's cool. I still have my original R because I never used it while I was Viego, so I still have it. Auto Q. Get him with my stun. Auto Q auto. Into R. I don't think he was expecting that. Dropped it. Nice, nice. Very nice. I'm kind of running out of duration here. Later, my dudes. I should have gotten my E on this wall instead, because that's where I was running to. Kind of need to spend my gold. It'd feel weird to stay with 3k gold here. Hopefully this isn't warded. I know Ari Irelia are in the area, saw him on a forward ward a moment ago. Alright, there they are. It's time to reset then. Go ahead and pick up Death's Dance against their team. Pretty physical damage heavy. I don't think I need a Hex Drinker this game. So many options at this point. Like, this is the core, now everything's situational. Let's say Ravenous. Down to Clown. Lethal Tempo's viable on Viego. Conqueror's better though. The healing from it gives you a bit more survivability. Probably if their team's full melee, Lethal Tempo would be better with the way it synergizes off of your Bork. Yeah, that's GG's. We have a Master Yi and a Viego. That's gotta be fun to play verse. Two characters that can wipe their team if either one of us gets a single kill in a fight. Caitlyn's even fed. My whole team's kind of fed, except for Fiora. Four of them dead. Only one alive's Irelia. She might have AFK'd. Would not be... Okay, she didn't. Good for her. They're all starting to spawn in. Take inhib and leave. It's all risk, no reward. It takes about 30-40 seconds for your supers to catch up as they spawn, so... You can't stay here with a normal minion wave and shove down 2 turrets while they're underneath with spawn movement speed bonus. Boom. Take this instead. What is that? 50% attack speed. Auto Q auto. Drop the R. Dude, I can't move. He's running from me. Shaco knows he can't fight this. Kane's still on his ghost speed up. He almost just died. I'm not going to commit for that, though. He's going to jump out immediately. I don't lose anything. He loses his health and his R. It's a good trade. Auto Q auto. I don't know why Jarvan went so deep. I thought Shaco laid a box there. Alright, I'm being greedy. I'm actually just dead now. Yeah, I trolled. I did the classic noob mistake, which is where you say, oh, I'm going to chase Shaco because this makes sense. There's no point. All you do, just chunk him and leave. You chase him, you run into boxes. He was already giving 0 value as long as we didn't chase him. That's exactly what I did. Feels bad. Should have left that situation at that point. We don't have any other real pressure on the map. Sell D shield. We don't need it anymore. Caulfield's is much more impactful than a D shield. D shield's way cheaper. 400 gold versus 1100. What are we at? We're at 380, 180 armor. So much armor here. Death's Dance and the plated. Not that much magic resist. Not much at all. Probably just played for Draxol WinCon. I've given away so much shutdown gold. They probably got 2,000 gold from killing me. 2 times. They get 1,000 apiece. 1,000 each time they killed me. Slay that right there. I like putting the blue wards defensively when you're ahead. That way you can build up a massive vision wall because they don't break until the enemies break them. We can have like 1 million down at once in theory. Helps you to run people down and know if they're trying to cheese you. Yeah, why am I chasing Shaco? It's such a waste of time. Dragon's coming up. I'm on my way. Draxol will be there. Just letting them know since I'm running away from it. Most people play on autopilot. Communicating in a way where they don't feel like you're yelling at them or telling, like bossing them around goes a long way. The easiest way to communicate with someone is to boss them around. But you shouldn't do it because I'll mute you. And they'll also think you're a rude dude. You get Master Tinkles. He was up too far. Our team falls off for sure. We're too AD heavy. Kane scales. The Ari scales. We can't fight now. Gotta take what we can get. Use my W. They're on the dragon right now, I think. They might actually lose some of their base if they greeted for it. So they're actually doing dragon while they're losing their base. That's hilarious. Dragon for inhib, it's only worse since they got objective bounty and it stopped us from getting soul. But generally losing an inhib for drag is a bad trade. It's only in this situation where it's worth really. Why? Auto Q, auto R. Drop my R on it. Auto Q. Ooh, let's get inside of her. Got it. Drop the R. W, auto Q, auto. She won't die, bro. Why is she so tanky? And that, guys, is GG's. Classic Viego things. Just Viego being Viego. Let's take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and a quick peek at the runes as well. Looking at damage dealt, we had the most in the game. Looking at damage taken, pretty solid, middle of the pack-ish towards the top. For runes, very high value. Viego mid lane is a blast to play. It's definitely better than Viego top because playing him against bruisers that are all in, such as Mordekaiser, Irelia, Darius, even Garen can be challenging, but playing him against champions that try to poke you down is easy because second wind D shield exists. If second wind D shield weren't overtuned like they've been for the last 2 years, then this would absolutely not work. In the same way Akali mid would not work first range matchups. But since second wind D shield is a thing, it lets you be a disgusting turd and just not die. It is what it is. What can I say? If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.